Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Today in this video, I'll be having a short interaction with Mr. Shivesh Jaiswal, who secured AR 36 in CLAT 2023 examinations. He will be sharing his insights. So I'll give the floor to Mr. Shivesh Jaiswal, who will share his ideas about his preparation strategies. So Shivesh, welcome to this session, and I hope your strategies will help the students who are preparing for this December examination, and your insights will surely encapsulate the ideas how to prepare ahead. So all over to you, Shivesh.
Thank you so much, Aniket. Thank you, everyone. And thank you, Aniket, for inviting me here. And I'm thrilled that you invited me. And I'll be very happy to share whatever insights I have and whatever experience I have vis-a-vis CLAT examination, CLAT PG examination. So, I appeared in recently conducted CLAT 2023 examination, and fortunately, I secured AIR 36. The reason why I appeared for this the CLAT PG examination is I wanted to complete my masters. First thing, second thing is that if I would be able to secure decent rank, then there are healthy chances that I would get selected in any public sector undertaking or any other place.
So Shivesh, as you said, so first of all, I would like to know what about your academic qualifications, which you like to throw insight to our viewers who will be watching this video, where you completed your LLB and if LLM, from which university you opted for.
I appeared in CLAT PG examination of 2016, through which I got Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia National Law University. I completed my UG from that university itself in 2021, and then I appeared for the last year CLAT PG examination 2022, in which I secured AIR 108, and I am pursuing LLM from the same university.
So Shivesh, what will you say made you draw your insight and your journey towards LLM after doing LLB? Why not you opted for some placements or you start preparation for any competitive examinations? What was the basic insight that gave you the inciting factor to move towards your journey towards LLM?
Oh, I got placement in my fifth year in a law firm, Singh and Associates. I worked there for a few months and I left the job because I realized that I have inclination towards academics, as well as I also wanted to appear for public sector undertakings as well. So this CLAT PG examination, I thought it gave me a platform wherein I can complete my masters, as well as I can fetch opportunity when it comes to a job in a government undertaking.
For the Shivesh, many students come across these YouTube channels, they watch my YouTube channel or any other YouTube channel which provide content as to CLAT preparation strategies. The major question arises how you opt for your preparation and how did you cover those subjects. Like there are certain subjects which specifically are dealt in the CLAT examinations apart from the recent case laws. So what were the material, what was the content that you referred and how you kept your journey motivated towards this exam to excel with such a good rank?
To my understanding, developing legal acumen becomes very important, especially with the changing pattern of CLAT PG examination from 2020 onwards. So first thing, you must be very adept with the comprehensive ability when it comes to long paragraph, passages, and legal concepts. So the CLAT PG examination primarily revolves around five subjects: the contract law, family law, constitutional law, public international law, and jurisprudence. These are the primary subjects around which CLAT focuses on a primary basis. Apart from that, you also have to be aware about the recent developments in law. Now, many online websites like Live Law, Bar and Bench, and various other platforms wherein you can derive this knowledge or regarding recent developments.
So, Shivesh, like you said that there are certain subjects that we should specifically focus on. So, can you just suggest the viewers who will be watching, like if we choose these subjects, what should be our approach toward these subjects? Because there's a chunk of material. If you go with Constitution, also there are a lot of articles, there are a lot of parts in the Constitution, there are schedules, there are amendments, there are case laws. And similarly, if we go for jurisprudence, there are a lot of concepts from schools to the theories and to the encapsulation of modern feminisms. There are a lot of details. So, how a student should delve into a specific areas and how should highlight which are the core areas that could be focused on, and hence he can reduce his syllabus while preparing for CLAT examination.
First of all, for me, I studied with a good discipline when it comes to my UG duration. So throughout that time, I cleared my basic concepts. So that helped me a lot in PG examination. For if you have for those students who have less time, who want to encapsulate all these concepts in a lesser frame of time, so I would suggest them first thing is that they must be very clear with the bare acts. Bare Act is a shortest method to understand a legal concept, to understand a law. Second thing is that to gather precise materials. Those precise materials can be any short book. For example, Paranjape's book on jurisprudence is in very simple language and very precise. Second thing, for constitutional law, you can refer to J.N. Pandey, though you can refer to specific concept from other books as well, like Avtar Singh and MP Singh's commentary on V.N. Chukla's constitution. And you can also refer to various articles. Now, the most important thing is the articles. Article, I believe, was the key for me. When you read a particular article on a particular concept, so it encapsulates a lot of other aspects which are incidental to that article. So that helped me a lot. In short manner, an article helps you to understand a larger concept. So that was the key.
So Shivesh, like many people rely that for assessing your performance, you need to go with mocks. So any specific mocks you referred, or you yourself just went through practice questions available on net and the various books, or you opted for any mocks?
No, I couldn't opt for any mock, but one thing was very sure that a person needs to practice a lot of mocks. Now, you may be very well versed with a particular concept, but what things help you is your accuracy level. Many of the times you do not have practice of appearing in examination. For that things for that particular purpose you need mocks. So I don't suggest any particular mock. You can find plethora of mocks options in available on the internet. You can subscribe to a one or two. That would be beneficial. So the reason why mocks are important is, first, you have to practice the comprehensive ability. You have to regularly keep yourself in a habit of reading. Second thing, there are two types of students: the one who read the options and questions first, and the second who read the paragraph first. Now, if you are not adept with the comprehensive understanding, so you can read the questions first and then refer to the paragraph. Many of the times people start reading paragraphs, but for those students who are not well versed with the English language, those who are not so good in reading, their speed is quite average. I would suggest to read the questions first. That is a smart trick, to my understanding. I may be wrong, but that's my understanding. Second thing is that for mocks, you need to be you need practicing, because many time it happens that you know a concept, yet in spite of that you commit mistakes while giving mocks. So this gives you a reality check.
And Shivesh, like we have seen the trend of CLAT examinations, there have been major shift and drastic change in the CLAT pattern. Like prior to 2020, there was different pattern, and from 2020 onwards, we have seen the pattern change. So do you think there are chances of similar pattern being repeated? And what are the changes that you feel have been made in the CLAT examination which are troubling the students, or it has eased the students basically? So what are the changes which you would like to draw reflection on?
From 2020 onwards, the CLAT consortium has made significant changes in the CLAT PG pattern. They are checking the legal acumen, they are checking the comprehensive ability of a student, they are checking the strength of a legal concept which one student possesses. So for that matter, you cannot suddenly acquire those skills. You need a decent amount of time to inculcate those skills. So for that, you need to read books, commentaries, not the whole commentary, but commentary of the concept which you require to strengthen. Many time it may happen that you may encounter paragraph about which, regarding the subject matter about which you are completely unaware. So in those paragraphs you can still find 4 or 5 questions which you can answer on the basis of legal acumen and logic, and you can develop that understanding only after proper reading, proper comprehension.
Also, Shivesh, like you so know that LLM offers multiple dimensions, a plethora of opportunities, be it PSUs or academia. So, what do you think is the major reason? Like, I specifically focus on PSUs and academia. If you can throw insight on these topics, that will draw the fancy of the students who will be opting for LLM, because major chunk generally do LLB and they sit at their home, they start practicing, or they engage in some other trades or profession. But LLM is not that much pursued by the students because most of them take it as a backup option rather than a priority. So, what are you, according to you, the opportunities that LLM can provide to those students who are looking forward to the road of LLM?
Right. The I believe the primary reason or the primary rationale behind the master's program in law is to give a comprehensive understanding, a deeper understanding of a subject. It is primarily aimed for to become professors, to become a regular student of law who want to do deeper research. That is the primary purpose. However, recently in the last 6 7 years, many PSUs have made CLAT a criteria for their selection. Now, this act as a gateway for many students who want to enter into a government sector. So that acts as a very major role in employment purposes for law students. That is the first thing. Second thing, yes, which I would reiterate, the master's program is primarily made for scholars, those who want to pursue teaching as a profession. Now, the third thing is that, for example, that can also be a reason. For example, if you haven't read corporate law, if you haven't read IPR, now you opted that subject in your PG and started reading those subjects comprehensively. Now, though there can also be those sector of students, those segment of students who want to just understand that particular area. So this 1 year LLM program for that particularly CLAT PG can help them in that particular object.
As you quoted that reading habit needs to be inculcated in the students, because many times in the LLB days also students don't focus, as we all know the basic reality. Students studies just a day before the end semester's exam basically.
Right.
And the academic level in the beat NLUs or the lower NLUs or the non-NLU colleges, the academic pattern is not so much vigorous that they develop such reading habit. So can you suggest how a student who has a problem in reading habit should ace up for the CLAT examination, because you know the time limit is also very less and sometimes paras are like 1 page long. In that also you have to decipher the questions from those paragraphs. So how do you think this reading habit can be inculcated in those students?
Right. I would like to answer this question in two segments. The first segment is the understanding of general English. For general English, you can read articles, you can read editorials, you can read general news from newspapers, English newspapers like The Hindu, Indian Express, Times of India, etc. That is for general English, and you have to be regular with that. Second things comes to legal English. For legal, by the term legal English, I mean awareness of legal concepts and legal dictionary words. So without understanding those concepts, it becomes difficult to comprehend those paragraphs. Student should prepare a list of concepts for every subject. For example, if he's opting to read contract law, he can make a list of 10-15 concepts. Read those concepts in a precise manner. Once you are done with that subject, move to other subject, considering the paucity of time. Now, once you are done with all the subjects in this manner, now you can start reading paragraphs. So this process can help you in a precise, in a shorter time, in a very effective manner. That's it.
To conclude, you should also like to know what are the other examinations that student can refer apart from CLAT while he is preparing for LLM. If somehow he misses CLAT, any other competitive exams which are there for LLM entrance which you could recommend?
Right. Apart from CLAT examination, National University Delhi also organizes IELTS PG examination. Those who want to pursue their masters from a good university, they can also opt for that examination as well. Apart from that, several decent private university also keeps CLAT as their criteria for admission. So that is also an option for those students. So that's also open for them.
Thank you, Shivesh, for just empowering the viewers with your remarks and your preparation strategies. I surely believe that these strategies will help the guys who will be preparing for the December CLAT examination. And if you have any queries, you can comment in the video. And please keep following the video and subscribe the channel for further updates. I'll be sharing the insights of much more other candidates also appeared in the CLAT examination with good ranks. Stay connected, stay tuned. Thank you, guys.